The profile page is where to view and manage all of the data for an individual. Every user has a profile page which they can access while logged in. To access your own, click the profile picture in the top right corner and then My Profile. For people in multiple instances, you can navigate between them using the History panel on the left. The top section displays the person's username, email, CPR position, location in the organization, status, and socials. In this section, administrators can edit the person's profile or change the person's status. The Edit Profile button displays the person's settings page. This is where to change the person's profile or header photo, username, real name, email, social network information, and for administrators, change the person's password. Basic users can only view and manage their own profiles. Power users can view and manage their own profiles as well as basic users' profiles. And overlords can view and manage everyone's profiles at the instance level. The Global Data section contains all the fields your GideonSoft administrator set to display throughout the organization. This section can be collapsed and that setting will be remembered. The Edit Global Data button shows all the available global fields where they can be viewed and edited much like the persistent module. Type in a field and click Save when done. There is an Undo button if needed. Directly below the Global Data section will be either instance data or module data, depending on the selection in the History panel on the left. The Instance Data section displays the person's identifier and any descriptive your administrator has set to display here. Some or all of them may be editable. Basic users can only access their own settings and see items that have been specifically configured for them. If the person is assigned a CPR position, the Position button displays the person's position history and responsibilities. This may be different from the current position displayed in the header section of the profile. Important variables can be displayed in this section, such as scores, ranks, or descriptives. The Insights section displays performance-related data for a high-level overview of how the individual is doing. The items include an observation bar chart, which can show given or received observations if appropriate, and a progress indicator, which references key metrics and comparisons to other groups of people. If there is more than one item made available, a carousel-like display rotates between them every 20 seconds, unless the mouse is over this area. The Roles and Groups sections display the person's role and group assignments. Administrators can remove role or group assignments by clicking the X, add a new role assignment by clicking Add New, or edit group assignments by clicking Edit. 360 relationships are required for some additional functionality, like goals, and enables optional functionality in other parts of GideonSoft. Administrators can make changes from this area. If a persistent module is selected, you'll see the Module Data section. Any field designated to be shown in the summary will be displayed. For power users and above, the sidebar provides access to a person's membership history, a people list, or a number of other items specific to the currently selected person. Note, when viewing your own profile, or if you're a basic user, you only have access to your history and goals. View a summary of public goals this person has set, and click an item to see more detail. View available profile reports about the person, organized by the location in the organization. Data displays summaries of evaluations, scores, and descriptive data about the person. Record an observation of the person, or view observations recorded about the person. View all surveys completed about the person, or click to complete an available survey about the person. In GideonSoft, activity refers to training or scheduled activities or tasks that are date-based and defined by your GideonSoft administrator. For example, training or certification completion. View all instance level attachments available to you, as well as any global level attachments made available to you. Attachments are grouped into attachment types. Administrators may be allowed to add attachments and attachment types from here. To view an attachment, click the arrow next to the name, then click on the file name to download and open it. If you click More, you can see who uploaded it, when it was added, and any notes. With appropriate permissions, you can also delete the attachment. To add a new attachment, drag and drop it on the Upload a New Attachment box, or click that box to open a dialog window. You will be prompted to select an attachment type. You can also add notes about the attachment. To add a new attachment type, enter a name, select roles that can manage the type, then select roles that can only view, and optionally add notes. View all instance level notes available to you, as well as any global level notes made available to you. Notes are grouped into note types. Administrators may be allowed to add notes and note types here. Type your note and click Add Note, and it will be added to the General type. You can create a note type by clicking the drop-down above the text box and click Add New Note Type, or select another type if available. You can also filter and search notes.